Hey everybody, welcome to the Sparkith YouTube channel. It's Maria, and for this week's video, I'm going to be giving you all 5 reasons why the arts are important. So I hope you all enjoy. Alright, so to start off, all the information that I gathered this from is from an article written by Debbi West, and she was a former high school art teacher. And the way that she wrote this was she gathered a lot of her responses from her past former students and how art has helped them personally. But I'll just be going over 5 reasons, and this article really helped me to kind of put my thoughts together and explain to you all why art is really important. The first important reason why learning the arts is important is creativity. And honestly, when we think of the arts, obviously we think of creativity being the number one thing, but one thing that we don't realize is that in science, math, English, I don't know, anything else, any other subject in life, art helps you become more creatively well-rounded. And by that I mean it helps you think more creatively on your feet. So say you have a job and it doesn't even have anything to do with art or anything, you still have those creative thinking skills and those divergent, skills that help you, excel in real life, and not only in the arts, but in everyday life as well. So the number 2 reason that I found throughout this article was it improves your academic skills. So I thought this was really interesting, and it makes sense. It says the arts just don't develop a child's creativity. The skills they learn often spill over into their academic achievement. A report by the Americans for the Arts states a student involved in the arts is 4 times more likely to be recognized for academic achievement. So I know a lot of schools and some people have opinions that state that art isn't important or it's not vital in school, but it actually is. So my 3rd reason on why learning art is important is that it fine-tunes your motor skills. So this is not so much as maybe for adults or maybe teenagers, but for younger kids, the arts are super important. For example, like holding scissors or holding a pencil, learning how to draw a circle. All those are really fundamental for tuning your motor skills as a child, and even as somebody who maybe needs help as someone who's older needs help with that as well. Even for the elderly too, like practicing the arts, having them practice certain things, it's all super helpful. My reason number 4 is that the arts help build your confidence. So whether or not you may be in school and say you're a student and you're in class and you don't really think like art is super important or whatever, just know that when you're creating art, you're putting your emotions and your feelings into that. And say if you're in an art class and sometimes there's critiques or sometimes you have to present your artwork. Daisy. Sorry, Daisy's meowing. But say you have to present your work, that actually is helping you. You're actually, you're talking to the class, you're explaining why you took these certain steps, why you use these colors, etc. But yeah, even if you don't, present in front of everybody, it does help build your confidence. It helps you express your emotions, and yeah, it's done in a very healthy way. So my 5th and last reason is accountability. So sometimes when individuals make art, creating that can sometimes be frustrating, and it helps to realize your mistakes, or at least the mistakes that you personally feel that maybe the eye in your portrait is a little bigger than the other one, or whatever it is. You take kind of accountability for that and you realize your mistakes, and it helps you to kind of like accept them, fix them, and then move on, as opposed to just kind of dwelling on one thing only. which can happen to some people, but mistakes are a part of life, and art helps you realize that as well. One instance I can think how making mistakes and learning from them has helped me. I remember, like, as a child, I would take some art classes with this amazing teacher, and she was so sweet and everything. I'll never forget her. But anyways, I remember one thing that I would get kind of upset with was when I would, things weren't coming out my way, and I would kind of get upset. But I remember one of the things she would always say is, because we were working with acrylic paints, she would always mention that you can always paint over it. You can always, fix it. You can always cover it up. Like, it's not the end of the world. And I think that for a lot of people is helpful. Like, sometimes, people get frustrated over like really small things, but being able to realize your mistakes, fix them, and then, like, overcome them is very important as well for any child or adult. But yeah, those were my 5 reasons why learning the arts is beneficial and important. So before I forget, I want to shout out our new subscribers. We have Naxara and then Anthony. Once again, thank you both for subscribing. So I will link this article below so you guys can give it a read if you'd like. It's very interesting, and there were other things that I did not mention as well. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out www.sparkith.com for full online art courses where kids and teens can learn from home. And also don't forget to check out our community page for fun artsy content and contests. So bye everybody.